Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on, savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on, savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep.
Local sports talk. Now it's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal. Here's Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck.
Arenas filled with T-shirts, hats, and flowers. It's that time of year, boys and girls. T-shirt and hat game to win championship. Flowers because it's senior day. Final games as we wrap up the regular season. The tournaments have started, and it is March because there's crazy finishes. Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to our day. Thanks for finding the opening drive on 95.9 FM. At AM 610, the sports animal, Jeff Symbieta, JJ Buck. How you living?
What it do?
You all right?
All right.
Ready for your final home broadcast of the regular season, I'm assuming?
Yep.
I mean, what's postseason possibilities for New Mexico women? As Lobo women get set to play their final home game of the regular season tonight, they play Fresno State. They are 21-9. If they win tonight, they will be the 4th seed in the Mountain West Conference tournament, which will begin in Vegas here in a few days. If, in fact, they finish 4th and they don't win the conference tournament, are there any postseason possibilities, or is that it?
I think it's going to be, can you win in Vegas and go to the NCAA?
Okay. All right. So it's win because, I mean, everything's pay to play now, and it's not the way it used to be, right? There's just the WNIT, then now there's WBI. And then...
Well, the WBIT is...
Oh, sorry. WBIT.
Equals what the men's NIT is.
Okay.
So it's the next best, 32? 32? Yes, next best 32.
Okay.
And it's picked on criteria.
Okay.
And we know that UNM over the last few years made it pretty evident that the NCAA tournament, NIT, WBIT, or you're not paying to play a tournament.
All right. So, and I should have looked at this. Where, metrics-wise, New Mexico at 21-9, are they top 100?
They are 150.
115. All right. So kind of probably on the cusp. All right, Lobo women play tonight. Final game of the regular season for them. They will play Fresno State. If they win tonight, and you can listen to it here on The Sports Animal, 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock tip. Voice of the Lobos, J.J. Buck will have a call courtside from Radio Row at the pit powered by Nusenda. Is that a real thing yet? Have you been told to say that yet?
I am not sure if we call it that yet.
I think it starts next year, right?
Yeah.
I know Robert did. It was the fabulous pit powered by Nusenda, and the iconic pit powered by Nusenda, and the incredible. There was another one, but yeah, that was part of the other day. Which all of them are accurate, by the way. It is fabulous. It is iconic. It is magic. All right, Lobo men are off until tomorrow. They will play at home their final home game of the regular season against Colorado State. Arizona wrapped up the Big 12 championship yesterday. Duke wrapped up the ACC championship yesterday. Both with pretty impressive wins. Duke beat North Carolina State 93-64, and then Lenardi came out and said, "Oh yeah, but Arizona State's still in. They're absolutely in." Oh, okay, they've lost 5 of their last 6. I'm sorry, not Arizona State. North Carolina State. And then Arizona beats Iowa State, another impressive win, 73-57 over a team that's ranked 6th in the country. Of those two teams, I know what I think. Who's the better team if they match up in March? Duke, Arizona. Because that's hard. I think there's 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 teams that are just elite.
I'm leaning towards Duke.
Okay, I lean the other way. And I should lean Duke because I know Arizona's history in March. And every time I take them in my bracket, I get burned. There's been years where I really feel Arizona's the team. I think Arizona's spectacular. I think Duke is spectacular. I think Michigan is spectacular. And I think UConn is one step below spectacular. Is that fair? I think they're really, 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 really good.
Yeah, I think Duke and Michigan
are
in a tier by themselves.
Do you think they're both better than Arizona?
I do.
Okay.
And then I think it's Arizona.
Okay.
And then I could see UConn and Florida being in that mix with Arizona.
Okay. I have Arizona on that top shelf with Duke and Michigan. And Duke beat Michigan on a neutral court last week. And so, I mean, that would, to me, make Duke the number 1 overall seed, right?
Yes. I think that will give them the edge to be the overall number 1.
All right. Arizona's sitting at number 2 in the country right now. Michigan, I think, number 3. I've got those 3 as being separated. I will put Arizona on that shelf. I just think Arizona is that good. But we're going to watch it. Arizona's, after the game, and it was interesting listening to Tommy Lloyd, who's their head coach, because there was always this moniker, and I think it was always attached to the Pac-12. And I when I say Pac-12, I the way the Pac-12 historically is looked, UCLA, Arizona, Oregon, USC. There was always a moniker that the West Coast schools were soft. And if you just go look at the national champions over the last, 2-3 decades, it's hard to find somebody west of the Mississippi, right? And it just did. And so there was that to them. Well, playing in the Big 12, I think has changed a lot of people's perception, certainly on Arizona. I don't know if it has with Big 10, UCLA and Oregon and USC. But I think Arizona and Tommy Lloyd, who won his 140th game, his 140th victory, it's the most in NCAA history in a coach's first 5 seasons as a head coach. Quote, the Big 12 is the best basketball conference in the country. And to win it by a couple of games is pretty impressive. So take your hats off to these guys right here. And then he said, I think the narrative that we're soft is lazy. I mean, look at our stats. Look at our analytics. We've always been a great rebounding team. We've always pounded the paint. If you want to just be lazy, not pay attention and say we're soft because we're on the West Coast, be lazy. And I'd love to play, end quote. Love it. By the way, love it. That means bring me your Dukes, bring me your Michigans. We'll go play whoever the hell you want us.
I'm on board with that.
100%.
Some of it is just reality of there's a lot more schools out that way.
That's right. And the media is based there.
A lot more media based that way. But there's no doubt about it. Arizona is a fantastic team. They can go on a run. They can be a Final Four squad. Now that they're getting healthy as well.
Well, I mean, I think, yes, they could be a Final Four squad, and I think they can win the whole thing. And I want to see the brackets when it comes out.
Ooh, which one are you going to be taking?
Well, I don't know. I want to see the bracket. I want to see what the paths are. But I want you to keep this in mind, okay? And I understand that when they went to UConn and beat UConn at UConn, UConn was without their big. And so that does have to matter. Okay, it does. But they did go across the country, and they took the damn game, first of all, right? First of all, they took the game as a true road game that nobody flipping does anymore, right? They went to UConn and played them early and beat them. They beat UCLA early. They beat Auburn. They beat Alabama. They beat San Diego State. Then they went out and played the schedule. They beat, by the way, opened up, and they beat, isn't Florida the defending champ? Right? And Florida is going to be the SEC champ. They opened the season and beat Florida. I don't know what more you got to prove. Yeah, so they lost a couple games in conference. By the way, so did everybody. So did Michigan. They lost to Wisconsin.
I really don't think I think Tommy Lloyd's putting this out there, but everywhere you look, Arizona is the top 3 team in every metric.
No, that's right. No, look, because they have to. Because there's no getting away from it. Okay? He's going up against the narrative, well, yeah, that's cool, but they're soft. They can't. Duke and Michigan are better. Kind of where you are, right? You got them on a different shelf. Now, I don't think you got them because you think they're soft or because they're West Coast. I think you just think Michigan and Duke have more, which, by the way, is totally fair.
Right, and then Michigan, too, have to see. They just lost one of their guards to a torn ACL.
So is that what that injury was? I watched that happen the other day.
Carson is an ACL.
Oh.
That is one you go.
I didn't, because I was watching the game. That was the Illinois game on Friday where he went down. I didn't know what happened to him, and so he's down.
So that's one of those things that could slide Arizona into that. You lose a player like that at this point in the season, when Arizona is getting a couple guys back that missed a few games, like, yeah, that could flip it. And Arizona becomes the team that you're asking if you have to take your number 1, is it going to be Duke or Arizona?
Oh, that hurt. All right, I didn't know that. Especially, you watch Michigan get beat. It's not Cadeau, right? It was LJ Carson. Yeah, and so Carson, it gives a minute. That one hurt. Yeah, I mean, that's the guy who averages 18.5 minutes off the bench at 8.4 points and dishes out 2.5 assists. So that one hurt. That one hurts you a lot. All right, we got a ton today. We're going to get into the World Baseball Classic a little bit. The NBA was interesting last night. Giannis was back, and Trae Young got thrown out of a game that he didn't even play in. Well, bad. Wait, what? With his new team. Yeah. Do you know who his new team is, by the way? Yeah, Trae Young's new team is, come on.
Shanghai Knights.
And he hadn't even played yet. How much is the puck that Jack Hughes put in the back of the net to win the gold medal allegedly worth? We'll get there. And Coach K has his opinion on tournament expansion because it feels inevitable that the NCAA tournament is going to expand. You'll hear what he has to say. Let's get in today. 505-246-0610. That's how to get here today. 505-246-0610. Your emails come in. Jeff at sportsanimалabq.com. JJ at sportsanimалabq.com. You can find us on the X, or at least JJ, at _JJ Buck. You can find us on the Facebook, the OD and the AM. Did I give the right one? _JJ Buck on the X, the OD and the AM on Facebook. Adrian's producing on the TV side. We're on Facebook. You can watch us there. We're on Xfinity Channel 26. We're on the YouTube channel for ProView Networks. We are on worldwide. You can find us wherever it is you want to find us. So come on in and play radio with us. When we get back, I want to get into some of the NBA stuff. How do you get thrown out without even? And what does Coach K have to say? Because I think it's a voice maybe, but probably not. People will listen. Hey, what's the most important thing? It's your health, right? How do you feel? Well, if you've been worn out, gaining weight, fatigue, just not feeling like you used to, it may be more than stress or just getting older. Your hormones could be out of balance. The hormone imbalance can affect both men and women. And that's why I tell you about Vita Vital Medical every day. They're right here in Albuquerque with licensed providers who focus on hormone and wellness care for everyone. They offer testosterone replacement therapy for men, women's sexual health treatments for concerns related to hormones, aging, childbirth,